So I wanted to celebrate Zayne's birthday, but with convention prep and art deadlines to me, I had very little time to properly plan anything. In case you guys didn't know, I'm a full-time artist who sells fan merch of various anime and video games, including Love and Deepspace, at anime conventions and events in my area. I'll explain more in another video, but let's get back on track. So with the little time I didn't have many options. I wanted to bake a cake and decorate it, but after tallying the cost of ingredients and the tools I needed, I would have easily spent a little over $100. Not to mention my non-existent baking skills would cut into my time preparing for my next convention. But you know what I can do with $100 and the little time I had? Call a bakery and order a custom cake. Now I didn't want a huge cake, just enough for myself and a few friends to eat. I wanted the cake to be winter themed and have the happy snowman and the astro penguin on top. But after calling a few bakeries, I realized my budget was not enough to get even their smallest cake options. So, sadly, a custom cake was off the board. But what else could I get made? And then it hit me. Cakepops. The tastiness of a cake in a perfect round ball speared on a stick. I called a few more local bakeries who offer custom cake pops and found a place. The pricing was within my budget and their minimum order was low enough for me to not let the food go to waste. I was going to film myself picking up the cake pops, but I didn't want to invade the privacy of the bakery as it was a small business that works out of their home. Not to mention I had to omit a few details of why I needed the cake pops. If the bakery does happen to see this video, I would like to apologize and let you know that you will have my business in the future for my cake pop needs. Are you ready to see the cake pops? Before I can show you, I have to clean up this table. After clearing the chaos and looking more winter themed, it is now clear for me to show you the cake pops. The bakery let me order as low as 2 dozen cake pops, which is more manageable than the 4 dozen other bakeries told me. For the first dozen, I asked for gray and white colors that are decorated with stripes and white sprinkles. As for the second dozen, I paid the extra cost to have them customized as the astro penguin and the happy snowman. Looking at them now, it looks a little morbid with it just being their heads, but at least they look super cute. I think little Zayne doesn't mind. Now this looks okay, but you might be wondering why I left my TV here. It wouldn't be Zayne's birthday without Zayne himself. I didn't know what to expect when I ordered the cake pops, but they turned out amazing. Now if I had more time, I would have decorated the table some more, but alas, convention prep has my schedule full. Now that I've admired them and the cake pops are nice and plated, I think it's time to do a taste test. I was going to eat the astro penguin first, but I noticed the happy snowman is happy no more, since his popsicle seems to have broken off. Thanks for volunteering, little guy. I wanted to try the popsicle first, as it was the most impressive decoration on the cake pops. I didn't expect them to add it, and I'm glad they did. After taking a bite, I didn't know what I was tasting. It was sweet, and it didn't seem like it was chocolate. I could be wrong, but I think the popsicles were made of fondant. I never tasted fondant before, but it reminded me of candy corn for some reason. And now for the cake pop itself. They're all the same flavor, vanilla. I had the option of picking chocolate or strawberry, but I was in a vanilla mood for these. I'm sorry, Happy Snowman, but you tasted very delicious. The cake was nice and moist and was very smooth in texture. It wasn't too sweet either. I tried to taste the little cheeks on the snowman with my second bite, but I couldn't taste it. I'm going to guess they were also made of fondant, just like the popsicle. I know this wasn't a grand party or anything, but I'm happy with how these cake pops turned out. Happy birthday, Zayne. I hope these cake pops are to your liking. Xavier's birthday is coming up next month. Should I do something for him as well? Let me know in the comments. Hey, did you know that my members got to see this video first? If you want to help support my channel, consider joining my membership. Becoming a member means I can make more fun videos like this in the future. You'll get early access to new videos, and your name is added to my thank you board that can be seen at the end of each video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in my next video. Bye-bye!